Vivo já, pode começar. Não, vai, pode ir.
Hello everyone. So guys, I'm sorry to be 5 minutes late because I have some issue here in our YouTube platform. We try to connect this soon because the people have the link, but if you don't go through the link, I will ask you guys if you can text a little bit, if you can, this sounds good, if the image is good, I hope so. And please share this video if you have a friend that's enjoy the martial arts, they like the stand-up techniques. So I ask you to share this video. It's gonna be the class with you, the master class. So probably they're gonna enjoy this class as well. Okay, so let's wait a little bit for more people to join us here, and you're gonna see, guys. So this class is gonna be the master class that I'm gonna share the Machida Karate methodology with you. Okay, how you create this system to make it more effective. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Chinzo Machida. If you don't know me, my family is a very traditional martial artist. So it started with my father. My father is Japanese, so he came from Japan when he was 22 years old. He immigrated to Brazil, and we are four brothers. We are four brothers: Lyoto, Take, Kenzo, all my brothers. And since I was 4 years old, I started training karate. By my father influenced us. We grew up in this martial arts environment. We live upstairs academy, and you play and training almost every day became so natural to us. So, and how I achieved this method, Machida Karate, there is a lot of people interested to learn that system from us because my brother Lyoto, he proved that karate is so effective. This how he control the distance and he control the very tough opponents inside of the cage. So many people ask us, how you do that? So you have a lot of people that follows our method. So you have the Rick is one of our students. He's a karate instructor as well. He teaches in Rochester, in New York. You have a Chris that teaches in Miami. So he has the associate, teach our methodology, And this is a very important point to us because they are spreading a Machida Karate in the United States. You have a lot of other associates as well. So, and what makes us create this system? Because when you come to the MMA for more realistic scenario, you are coming from a very traditional Shotokan karate. And we feel a little bit some difficulty to implement this very foreign traditional karate to the real fight as an MMA. So we train against the boxing guys, against the Muay Thai, against the wrestler Jiu-Jitsu. And Jiu-Jitsu in Brazil is so tough, so strong. And the guys all the time try to grab eyes and put us down. And you have to adapt our traditional Shotokan karate for this different environment. This is a little tough environment. And what we did, you develop some sequences like a defense takedown. If you go to the ground, how you get up. And you start practicing jiu-jitsu, you start practicing the wrestling as well, and you incorporate all those techniques in our Machida system, in the Machida Karate. And also the technique that's already part of karate, but traditional karate, they are forgetting these techniques. For example, uppercut, in Japanese you call urazuki, and the hook that you call kakizuki, and hisageri, elbow, tatepi, mawashi, those all part of karate. But as karate become more sports, that is very good. It's very good. It's a karate become a sport. It's very good. But for one side, they become more like sports. No, they become more sports karate. And this is making this like for one point it's good, but for the one it become a weak because it become a very limited. And when you sport, you put a lot of rules, so don't not allow the guy take you down with the grappling parts. No, you just can do the foot sweep, and it's become a limited. But when you come to the mixed martial arts, body tudo environments, you can do almost everything. So that's you felt difficulties, and you spend more than 10 years, study, get our background show come, and how to implement it. And for that, you create a system, and you also create a methodology to make not only fighters, not only professional fighters, understand and practice this. No, you create a methodology for anyone. It's karate for anyone. Like if you don't even did martial arts, you can learn the Machida Karate system. Because it's going to be step by step, like from the beginner until to advance. And with the methodology that you can be in the safe environment, and you can protect yourself, and you can learn at the same time. Okay? Guys, so if you didn't share yet, share this video, share this class. I think your friends and your partners are going to appreciate that. And let's start the class right now. The class is going to be the class number 1. This is a master class. But you have here the master course. I'm going to talk a little bit later about the master course. Now, I'm not talking about the master class. What's the master class? It's just one class now. Class number 1. We have a 15 different class from fundamental program. This is only for fundamental program. That you're going to learn the kick, the punch, the elbow, the knee, the uppercut, and the foot sweep, and footwork, everything. But this all class is divided by 15 classes. And today, now, I have a pleasure to share with you the class number 1. It's a straight punch. So we're going to start, and also we're going to divide a little bit the self-defense part, because the fundamental part is combined by self-defense, fundamental, the technique of the solo training, and also the practical technique that you're going to use the punching bag, or you're going to use the pad work, or you're going to use the partner drills to improve and make you become more realistic scenario to the situation that you can face. Okay? So let's pow. Hey, I got you. Hey, let's do very quickly warm up here. 5 minutes. Let's do it with me, everyone. Move your arm, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to the hip. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I go lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross your arms. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, here. 1, 2, 3. 1 more. 4. Aí, chicote. Aí, one side, other side. So the whole class is going to take about 1 hour, but with my speech in a little bit 1 hour, but only class about 30 to 40 minutes, okay? So now, move your leg to one side here. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I on the side. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I open my leg here. Maximum as you can. Keep your feet flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I head to one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I head to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. so now bring your foot behind, extend your arm, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to start with the 4 essential movements that you're going to do as a part of the warm-up, but it's very important to practice because it's a part of the grappling part, how to protect yourself. For example, we're going to start with the fall back. You're here, protect your neck, and you're going to do here, do the fall back and sit. Okay, 2. Let's do it for me. 3, lay down, 2 slow. 4. If you don't get it, get up here, use your hands, prepare here, and go. 5. Use your breath out. 1 more. 6. Okay. So this is a fall back because sometimes the guy gonna try to grab you and take you down. You have to know how to protect your head and go to the floor. Another one, the number 2, you're gonna do technical stand up. Imagine you have the opponent in front of you, face to you, they're gonna attack you, have to protect. And what you're gonna do now? You're gonna put the foot behind your hands, get up. 1. Okay. Your here is very important to do this here. Push your leg, push your body with your leg, hip escape, foot behind, get up. 2. Ready? 3. Okay, let's go to the other side. I go by the other side, prepare, push your body, go 1, get up, prepare, you're here, 2, ready, 1 more. Let's do slow, okay? It's very important to do slow to warm up and at the same time understand the technique. No rushing. 3. Good. So now you're going to do the roll forward. So you're here, you're going to face to one side here, but I'm going to roll to the front. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my hands next and close to my foot, and on the hand I'm going to roll over my shoulder. I don't touch my head to the floor, and I do this. 1. Hit the hand. You see? Let's go again. Prepare. This one I'm going to do 4 times only one side because sometimes if you do this for the first time, it's a little complicated to do both sides at the same thing. Put the hands to the floor and 2. Use your breath out. Put the hand there. Ready? 3. Put the hands and go. Go. And ready? Last one. Put the hands here. 4. Good. Hey, relax. Very good job. So usually when you train that, when the students are already used to do this, you're going to do 1 count with 4 movements. Another technique that you do the sprawl. When somebody tries to grab your leg, you put the hands there and sprawl. The sprawl is going to avoid you to receive the takedown. So now we're going to do 4 movements. You're going to roll forward. You have to sit, fall back, technical stand up, and sprawl. Okay, let's do one more time. Everybody together here. Roll forward. 1, stay to the floor. I have a seat. Fall back. 2. Have a seat. Technical stand up. 3. And now sprawl 4. Okay, guys, very good job. So now I'm going to do a little bit of self-defense. This is just warm-up that we did. When you practice 4 essential elements, you're going to be more comfortable to fall, to roll, to throw your partner as well, to receive the technique, to help each other, you and your partner. Now, let's do a very quick here before we start the straight punch, how to connect the self-defense when somebody tries to come to do the headmake punch to you. Okay, I have my partner here, Murilo. If you have somebody there, please bring them to simulate the view. So, Murilo is here. Murilo is our manager here, the academy. He's a purple belt, he's going to help me. So imagine now on the street somebody tries to do the haymaker punch. That's a very common situation on the street fight. In the street fight, the guy is not so technical. They come crazy and wanna hit it anyway. So when wheels come this, I have to pay attention first, come here, to make my distance. But sometimes when he come close to me, I make him keep the distance and be there and prepare this. Sometimes the guy argue and you put the hands a little bit higher here. Not put your hands down, higher. At the same time, you don't want to fight, so you don't prepare this to fight. But you cannot not protect yourself like this. It takes so long to protect your head. So I recommend you just listen and stay here. When the punch is coming, you do the helmet, cover your face, make your chin go to your chest, and go a little bit to the front to break the distance. So when you see it, I'm here to work, protect myself with the helmet. As soon as I do the helmet here, I hold the arms and I hold behind the neck and I throw the knee. And after that, my hand that is to the front, go under and I lock his position here. So Murilo try to come to the front. My elbow here is protect me. Murilo now try to move back. I lock him because my other arm is here, under his arm. And I can throw the knee for the first time and ask him to stop. If you try to still two reaction, I push his head down, I chin, and I put him down. And after that, put my knee to his belly, hold his arm, and control him with his face to the floor. And this I have here, the joint lock. So this is a very depend on your practice situation, okay? So one more time. Murilo comes one, but as soon as I felt my hands touch, I hold two. Throw the knee, three, four, on the hook and control. If Murilo tries to grab my leg, I control here. And if he doesn't stop, I pull him, go to the floor, put my knee to his body, and do the lock position. Okay, just demonstrate this technique, but this is when you train here, when you're gonna train together with the master course, I'm gonna practice this and practice more and more this technique. But today, I just give a little sample, like what's gonna happen in the master course, the complete master course that you have 15 different classes. Now let's go to the strike part. The strike parts that you're going to see, the class number 1 is a straight punch. So first, prepare the hands there. One hand, the elbow, connect to your rib. Other hand, protect to the front here. Centralize your punch. The shoulder should be very low and down here. And when I count, you want to punch. Let's go with me. 1, 2. When you punch up, try to go straight. At the end almost there, you pull the hand there. The knuckles should point to the front, not on the up. Point to the front because you're going to apply the next punch. 3, 4, yes, keep the hip square, hip width. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and breath out. 10, and faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, traditional karate, usually you do it like the form this way. Okay, I trained this a lot when I was younger, but now I recommend all my students start with the fight stance instead with this. This is good to improve a little bit your form, but for more the practical situation, I recommend them to be already in the fight stance. Prepare the hands. When I count one, they're gonna do one, kizami, 1, 2, and fight stance. Okay? Let's do better. Let's do first. Prepare. A little bit short, not so open. Short, right hand to the front. When I count one, do the left. 1. Remember, the hands is close to your chin, but the knuckles point to the front. 2. 3. Stay your hands there. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Now 1 counts 2 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I now fight stance. When I count 1, you're gonna move your front leg and you're gonna apply 2 punches. Left, right, fight stance. What's the very common mistake when the students do that? They do 1. When they do 2, they pull the legs. No. They have to apply both punches, moving his leg stay to the front. And you come back. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Faster 5 more times. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, I am in. I relax. So now you're gonna practice only one side today. Okay, usually do both sides, but let's pick one side. Okay, let's pick one side, or left or right. I'm gonna put my left to the front, and you up to you, because we're gonna move forward more to make you understand more. I wanna give the general vision of what to do it. Okay, not gonna do the train by train like a small details. No, this is gonna see later in the master class. Now in the master class, I'm gonna teach you the general vision of the Machida Karate class number 1 here. Now, when you're here, you're gonna do this. You're gonna prepare reverse punch. Move your legs back and punch 1 and 2. So you're here, prepare right, go 1, 2, 3. I'm ready. Prepare again, right into the front, go 1, 2, 3. Get ready. 1, now we're going to do this. 1, punch. 2, punch. 3, punch. So the first punch, don't switch your leg. You're going to punch from where you are, here. Just the back leg, you move back and punch. 1, 2, 3. And ready. 1, 2, 3. And ready. Now 1 count, you're going to move 3 steps back. But the first one, you punch. The first one you punch, stay. Second, walk. 3, 4. Are you ready? 1. Move. 2. 3. And now let's go more in a row. When I count, you're going to move. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. Breath out. 6. 7. 8. Aí, 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at me. When you do the first punch, imagine your opponent is going to attack you. And you have to use your footwork moving backward. So here, they're going to come towards you. 1, they still come. 2, 3. Because when you only move back, if you don't counter them, they're going to come a little bit faster and they're going to catch you. You can go backward, but move backward, attacking them. So here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the very good technique when you have an opponent that attack you so fast and you have to move back, but counting him at the same time. So you're going to come crazy, you're going to receive the punch here. So what we did that so far. You did 1, 2, and you did what? 3, right? So now let's repeat that. I'm going to say 1, you're going to do 1, 2. When I say 2, you're going to do 1, 2, 3. Okay? You're going to combine the first part and the second part. 1, 2, I move. 1, 2, and move. Put your chin a little bit down. 1, 2. Don't forget, the first punch, you don't switch your leg. You just only move your back leg back and you punch. Then you punch. 1, 2. Ready. 1, 2. Okay, now let's do a few times. When I count to 1, you're going to move to the front and you're going to apply 1, prepare, 2. But in 1 count. Okay? In 1 count, you're going to do that. Ready? 1. Prepare. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. I am Okay, guys, 1 minute water break a little bit, okay? 30 seconds. Okay, so that's very important. You do the transition from one technique to another technique. And not be so stiff, like that. Sometimes it's normal when you train only very basic and form. When you train you want to do only forms, you have to make the transition between the forms and this more applicable technique, like a fight stance, more realistic technique that you can apply to transfer from forms to more practical. And now let's move to number 3. So number 1, I did that, 1, 2. Number 2, 1, 2, 3. And number 3, you're gonna move forward and you're gonna do Yoriashi like a slide. 1, 2, 3. Let's practice by itself first, only the Yoriashi. So you're here, you do 1, 2, 3. Okay? Under my count, don't forget the elbow should touch you. When you move the one hand, other hand should be stationary here. Don't open. Why don't open? Imagine my opponent is here. If I pull my arms back or open my arms like that, I'm going to increase the distance between my tool to my target. And don't forget, the technique that's going to become more effective is not a technique you put so much power. No. The technique your opponent cannot see. So that's the power technique. From here, there. He has less time to prepare to defend. So when you're here, you're going to do this. 1, 2, 3. Punch from where you are and use the footwork. 1. Okay, ready. 2. Ready. 3. Ready. And hit the square in the last punch. 4. Up. 5. Up. 6. Up. 7. Up. 8. Up. Chin down. 9. Up. That's 1, 10. Hey! I relax. So we did 3 different drills. Now we're going to combine all those drills. So the first one you do Kizamuki, Gazuki. The second one, your opponent is going to come towards you, you're going to do 1, 2, 3. And the third one, you're going to move forward 1, 2, 3. Okay? Let's do this under my count. Number 1. Keep your body movement. 2. Prepare. 3. Hold. I prepare. 1. 2. 3. Ready. 1. 2. 3. Ready. 1. 2. 3. One thing is, I'd like to ask you, after you finish the first part, you have to keep your body movement. You don't need to bounce, but keep your body in movement. When I say 2, you do pump, 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 body in movement. When I say 3, 1, 2, 3, body in movement. That transition in between each technique, it's very important. It's very important. Now, I'm going to count 5 times, and you're going to do all this technique, okay? No rushing in the transition, no rushing between 1 and 2, between 2 and 3. Let's do step by step. Ready? Under my count. Let's start slow first. 1. 2. 3. 4. So now I'm going to put my gloves on, and you can repeat the same technique. If you don't have a partner, you can repeat the same technique by yourself. Okay, I'm going to use the gloves, the boxing gloves. One of the reasons I use the boxing gloves to have more contact, because these I can protect my hands, and I can train my hands later. They might go out, punch back like a knuckle. But when you have a pad, it's important to use the gloves to protect and to feel more the impact, because with more protect, you can practice more time and use the right position, the right angle, how to connect this, okay? So prepare, I'm going to put my gloves on, and let's practice together. If you don't have a partner, you're going to do by yourself, by the same technique that you did. So this is the gloves. We're going to do the parts, the applicable, the practice situation of the technique we did by ourselves. So Murilo, come this side, please. Let's do with the 2 points first. Kizami Gya. 1. Move. Look at my hand. Should be leave from there. 2. My chin should be a little bit down. 3. 4. 5. You see, I do 1. The second, I hip square. Both. Ready. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. This is the first part of the technique. The second, let's do 5 more times now. Murilo's going to count 1. I'm going to do 1, 2, and do the 5 stands 5 times. Now power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So this is the first drill. Now let's move on to the second drill. The second drill is a little bit more complicated, but you can do that if you do slow. Don't need to be full power now. You have to combine the leg and the arm. So that's make it a little bit harder, but you can do that. Okay? It's very important. Even if you cannot do now, you're gonna push you a little bit to another level. And the next class, for sure, you're gonna be better than today. So here, Murilo. Murilo's gonna come with the right hand. I'm gonna punch here. Just move my back leg back. 1. Now move the hands up. 2, 3, and move. 1, 2, 3. Very important straight punch. Why the pads and use the gloves is important now? Because now you get into the practical situation. The practical situation. I can understand the distance. I can understand how I connect my punch. So that's very important for the real situation, for the real fight situation. 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. I don't know if you noticed, but every time when it was coming, I don't pull my hands back. My hands from here, move my leg, boom, punch. I don't do the preparation. 4, 5. I now fast. The wheel is going to count 1, and I do 3 times. I'm going to do 3 times fast. And I reset again, no rush. When he counts 2, I'm going to do 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm going to move to the next one. The next one, I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to apply Kizami, Kizami, Gyakuzuki. Okay? This is the simple one. Now we're going to move a little bit back there in my punch. One, Kizami, Kizami. It's very important to apply double jab in Kizami. Don't bring it all the way back. Don't move it all the way back your hands to do it. No, you're here, you're going to do 1, 2, okay? 1. The hip side, side and square. 2, side, side. 3, 4, 5. Now we're just going to count 5 times and I'm exposed with my punch to the pad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I practice different, 3 times different. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to put everything together. So Murio's going to come here. So imagine getting the fight, okay? We're going to prepare this. I do 1, 2, and now he's going to chase me. Go 1, like simulate a punch. Murio's going to simulate a punch now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, I connect. Whoa! Murio felt the technique. Now he's going to move back. I do 1, 2, 3. And create a scenario a little bit that's going to make sense what you're having practice here. Okay? So 1 first, 1, now use the back. 1, 2, 3. When I apply this, I use the distance. I train my distance. I train my footwork. I train my precise. I train my power. Everything combined and make me work with my coordination to make my technique more smooth. So now, let's go again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now Murio's going to count, and I'm going to apply. 1, 2, 3, no rush. Okay, Murio's going to follow my movement. You count, Murio. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now, as I already understand the movement, Murio's going to count 2, and I have to do everything. Murio's going to count from 2 to 5. Okay, now number 2. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay guys, so those were the same technique that I trained the solo drill, but now I practice with Murio help me with the pad work to make me understand better the distance, the timing, and how to connect the footwork with everything. Okay, so this is combine everything with the more practice situation. So this is the Machida Karate system. We work for the fundamental. As you can see, we work the little bit warm up, but we do the form movement, the essential movement, and after self-defense part, and after solo drill by yourself, fix the technique, and you can train this like a more precise, all details about the technique, and after I'm going to put the partner to understand how we can apply that technique. So that's make your karate more functional and more realistic because you train all the aspects how you can find in the real situation. Okay? So this is happening in this class now. So what's happening here is a little sample of the 15 different classes. This is only one class that you do here. You have a 15 different classes. So last year you create our online platform. We call Machida Virtual Dojo to make people all around the world access to our training, to our methodology, to understand that. And from there to here, you have more than 300 students in this platform. People enjoy a lot because all technique is there. But we felt the necessity to make like the class one, the group class, like in the online class, and the students ask, oh, I would like to have more feedback of this, what I'm doing here. So we are create now the first group class of Machida Karate online platform, online course. This is the first group that you create this to have what? More feedback. For example, now I'm training here, I know you guys here the other side, but I cannot see you guys. But with the master course, we're gonna have the live, more interact. I can see how you are doing and I can interact with you, give my feedback, and say, oh, let's fix this here, you can improve a little bit this, if your elbows here, I can give you like immediately the feedback, what you're gonna need to improve your technique. And also, you can give your questions to me, right away, live. So for that, you create the master course. This is an upgrade of our Virtual Dojo. It's the first group, okay? It's gonna be, now, I'm gonna explain about this course. It's gonna be 16 weeks, and once in a week, you're gonna have a class with me. I'm gonna share with you from class number 1 to class number 15. I'm gonna interact to you live all the time. Also, you can have the access to our record class already in our Virtual Dojo. You can log in and you can access that. All the detail the class is there. But you're gonna train live with me once in a week. It's more interactive. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm gonna see what you're gonna do there. Okay, so for that is include the bonds. You have the bonds for this masterclass. What? If you want to sign up for this masterclass, for this master course, you're going to get the gi. The gi is included. And also, after 4 months, it's going to be 16 weeks, okay? And the last class is going to be the belt test. It's going to be the belt test in the last week, okay? It's going to be the belt. If you get approved, you're going to send your belt. It's going to be yellow belt, the first belt after the white belt. But you have to get approved. To get approved, you have to keep practice. You're going to practice once in a week with me, live interactive, and also you can access the Virtual Dojo and you can train by yourself. You have to complete 30 classes in these 15 weeks, and the next week you're going to do the preparation for the belt test. Okay, and you can train once with me and train once by yourself. You can access the Virtual Dojo and do that. Okay, so guys, now I'm going to tell about the value of this All Master Course. The value of the All Master Course is going to be $800. But you're going to get a special discount for this first group of Machida Karate. How much is going to be? $397 for the first group of Machida Karate online master course. Okay? But I'm going to give 50%. I will give you 50%. $50 actually. $50 discount for until this Wednesday. Wednesday, 19 May, you're going to have $50 discount, so it's going to be 347. 347. 347. The cost of a value is more than 800.
Cold Masterclass.
Cold Masterclass. You can get the access to Cold Masterclass, and you can get that. 800 the total value, but we're gonna give you the price for 397. If you sign up until Wednesday, May 19, it's gonna be 347. Include the bonus, the gi. You're gonna receive in your home the gi, the belt test at the end of the 15 weeks, the 16 weeks gonna be the belt test. If you get approved, you're gonna get your first belt after white belt, yellow belt, with your certificate signed by me and Lioro. Okay, Lioro, my brother. So, these guys, don't miss until Wednesday, this Wednesday, May, you have the discount of $50, that's gonna be $347. And soon we're gonna announce when it's gonna be the first class of the master course. If you have any questions, please put your question below and let me know.
Tell people you have to refresh the page in order to access the chat.
You have to refresh the page in order to access the page.
The chat.
The chat.
If you have any questions.
You have any questions, please put your comment there, and Murilo let me know what the questions. So that's, guys, I have a pleasure to share with you for the first time this to share, everything that you know, all our techniques. It's gonna be the interact. It's the first time, the first group class that I'm doing this. Okay, we're gonna do this just for you, so for that you create the special discount. The gis include, so the Machida gi is a unique gi. Okay, you're not gonna find this gi anywhere, because it's very comfortable. You can use the shin guard and everything. So this is going to receive in your home. Plus the belt test. Belt test is going to test you for the belt test. If you get approved, you're going to get your yellow belt and the certificate. And also, I want to be with you for these 16 weeks together. Okay?
Is this class for beginners?
Yeah, this class is for beginners. We're going to start from the beginning. The name is a fundamental program. We're going to teach it step by step. Step by step. For that, I have a 1 hour class. I'm going to share with you what's going to happen is, in the first week, you're going to feel a little bit not so comfortable with the techniques. But the second, the third week, as you create this methodology, you already proved here in our academy, the students feel more comfortable with all movement. So you don't need to worry about that. I'm going to take care step by step. I'm going to teach you with very patience, make you understand everything. And also, as much as you practice, you can practice also by yourself, access the Virtual Dojo, you can access and train by yourself, that's going to improve, okay? So the instructor is very important to give your feedback, but most important, you to train and to practice and to put your real effort there to make you better every day. It's an continuous improvement. You have this here in our gi that represents the name Kaizen. But depending you as well, they start to give the direction. That's in here to show you, to see you here, and going to be more interactive class.
I have a question from Anidan. How the master class, the master course, would apply for everyone from beginner to advanced?
Yeah, the first group we're going to create now, so it's going to take about 4 months. You have to have like a 30 class, 1 class with me, all the 15 classes going to access the Virtual Dojo. You have the control of your attendance there, and you're going to train by yourself. After 30 class, you're going to be ready to test for the yellow belt. And from there, you're going to create the continue for the other class that you're going to move from yellow belt to orange belt. And after orange belt, you're going to be the intermediate between advanced and fundamentals. And little by little, you're going to move you to advanced class. So it's different program. It's a little bit more strategy and everything. A little bit more grappling part as well. So this is a different one. As we are creating now, just today, you just have the first group now, but you have already in our plan, continue this for fundamental to advanced program.
What's the schedule of the live class?
So the schedule of the live class, you're gonna prepare for Thursday. It's gonna be 5:15 Pacific time PM. Every Thursday, 5:15 Pacific time, here in California time, okay? It's gonna be Thursday, every Thursday.
Do you need to have any equipment to train?
Yeah, the gi, if you sign up, the gi already get the gi, so that's important. I want to see everybody use the gi, okay? And if you have gloves, you have the gloves here as well, we have the shin guard as well, but you can, if you have already the gloves, you can use the gloves. Most of the technique you apply with the three systems: self-defense, fundamental, and application. If you don't have any partner to help you, you can get the punching bag and you're gonna apply the punching bag. If you don't have this, it's not like a 100% like a necessity. It's good because you can improve more. But if you don't have that, you can practice. Like I practice here by myself, and Oni Murilo helped me here later.
Where people can find more information, and what's the code of discount, the discount code?
The code of discount is a master course.
Master class.
Master class. It's a master class. It's the code of discount. And where can I find more information?
MachidaVirtualDojo.com.
MachidaVirtualDojo.com. You can access that and you can contact us and you're going to reply as soon as possible.
Is it open to all karate styles?
Yeah, for sure. So you have a lot of instructors like they coming from Goju Ryu, coming from Kyokushin, coming from all the styles of karate, and they teach our system because they learn the Machida system. And after they learn the system, they teach. And why you cannot learn from us just only the technique that you need to improve your technique. So this is open for everything. This is from the beginners to understand the technique. It's for the beginners and also for the people who are already training martial arts. You're going to understand our system. It's going to be a very functional system to train.
For those who live far away in a different time zone, will the class recorded?
Yes, the class will be recorded and you're going to put this in our platform so you can access the class. But also, you have this class already recorded in our Virtual Dojo, the class 1, 2, 3, 4. But the Zoom class that we're going to share with you, you're going to record that and you're going to put available for whoever not can be attend that day.
Do I need to be fit or strong to take this class?
No, anyway, because this you can, like, in order you're going to learn the system, you're going to learn the technique, you can train step by step. You're going to get conditioned during your training. Don't wait, be fit, be ready for training. No, start training, and if you get tired, you can rest a little bit and you can continue. And also, when you have the access of the Virtual Dojo, you can, I can review this class because, for example, you didn't do the class, the whole class, because you feel tired that day. If you did a little bit, my condition is not good. You can access, the class is going to be there. And you can access the class and you can repeat the class in your terms, in your pace. And you can handle this little by little. And I'm sure as much as you be with me, the class, you're going to get the better in your condition. So don't forget, the master course is going to be 16 weeks with me. So the last week is going to be the belt test. I'm going to interact with you all the time. I can make your karate, make your technique is better because I'm going to be there and I'm going to tell your name. Hey, Adam, please, put your elbow a little bit this. And you're going to ask me any question anytime. And I can reply right away. The bonus, the Virtual Dojo is included. You can access the Virtual Dojo, you can see all the class, all the 15 class, anytime. The bonus, you're going to receive the gi in your home. The belt test, you're going to do the belt test with me at the end of this period. In the class number 16, you're going to be the belt test with me. And also, if you get approved, you're going to get a belt test at home. But you have to keep training to be approved. May 19th. Don't miss it. The regular price is $397. The value is $800. The value. The price $347. If you sign up until Wednesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, $347. Don't miss. Guys, I hope to see you soon. See you guys soon. Join us.